Good morning, Hope Church. My name is Aaron Hammett, and on behalf of my family and I want to thank you so much for choosing us as your Mission of the Month for November, as well as for the faithful support that you've provided to us over the past several years. For those of you who maybe don't know our family, we serve with an organization called MMS Aviation, based out of Coshocton, Ohio. Prior to that, we lived in Perrysburg for several years, and I worked as an engineer at Dana at the tech center and headquarters over in Maumee. And about 6 years ago, just felt the call back into full-time missionary work, and ended up joining MMS Aviation and beginning to learn experience as a pilot and as an aircraft mechanic. So in Ohio for 3 years, I worked on airplanes like the one that you see behind me. And actually, this is one airplane that I had the privilege of working on in order to get it ready to send down to the mission field in Central America. Also during that time, I was just building my own experience as an aircraft mechanic. And then more recently, we moved to North Carolina, where I've been building experience as a pilot, learning all the skills that I will need to be deployed to an international mission field as a missionary pilot and a mechanic. So the past few years have been a lot of preparatory work for us to actually go overseas. So we've been based in the United States for a few years, and we're pretty excited that in November I will complete all of my preparation and be ready to be deployed. So originally we were hoping to know exactly where we would be serving by this time. But God had other plans, and He blessed us with a beautiful baby girl last April. So she has been a huge blessing to our family, but also as a result of her birth, we ended up having to push back some of our plans by a few months. Actually, as you're watching this, I will be in Mexico serving for 3 weeks with UIM Aviation, which is an organization that serves remote people in West Central Mexico. After getting back from Mexico, I'll be in the States for a few weeks, and then our entire family plans to travel to Bolivia in December. So actually we'll be coming back from Bolivia on Christmas Eve. But we are going down there to visit a ministry that we are really interested in. And that organization uses aircraft in support of a church planting and discipleship ministry. So they base the airplane out of kind of a major city and then use that aircraft to fly into remote villages around Bolivia to support the church planting work, transporting work teams, transporting missionaries and pastors, and also doing medical evacuations to move critically ill patients out of those remote places back into the city where they can receive the care that they need. So we're praying about whether that location in Bolivia might be the place for us to serve as long-term missionaries. We are also considering a couple other options and just praying for wisdom, asking that the Lord would continue to guide us and direct our steps as we continue to seek His will for what our long-term placement will be. So we hope to be able to come see you in person maybe at the end of this month, but just wanted to give you a brief update. So again, we appreciate your prayers. It's been a long road to get to this point, but a good one, and we look forward to what the Lord has in store for us in the future. Thanks, and God bless.